Welcome to Fashion, Faith, and Flair, and today's fashion message is dress up, depression dissolves. It's no secret that throughout my life from time to time I've struggled with depression, and it is definitely something that my inside reflected my outside and how I dressed. And so I want to start by going over a story that will help you to dress up and help you with the depression, and hopefully you can relate and it might give you some ideas on how to feel better about yourself. So years ago, I was out of college, and at that point in time, I was living in Columbus, Ohio, and I was living with a group of girls that had graduated with me like the year before, and we had an apartment. And from a social standpoint, I was having the time of my life. I mean, I was dating, we were going out to different places, I was just enjoying myself. And I actually had been doing some modeling at that point for an agency in Columbus. And I had also had a job that I really wasn't that happy at a specialty store. And so my career was kind of in a standstill. And so at some point I made the decision that, I really need to just move home and figure all this out. Well, that ended up not working out very well. I mean, it started out okay. When I got home, I actually was doing some modeling for an agency in Dayton as well as Cincinnati. And then I had this relationship, and it didn't go well, and so I turned to food. And so I was gaining a lot of weight, and so I ended up getting a job at an upscale plus store, and I was way overqualified in this job. I ended up being like the Sunday manager, and the thing that I loved about the job, though, was the clothes were beautiful. And they were well made, and I loved the people that came in the store. I got to know a lot of the customers, and I was wearing clothes that I felt good in, but I also didn't feel that great in them because I wasn't happy with my body type, because I was very large. I was, like I said, over 200 pounds. Well, anyway, what happened was the mall would have an annual fashion show. And so there were 3+ stores in this mall. And when they had their annual fashion show, they would hire models from a local agency. And the mall director would select those models. Well, he never selected any models that could wear the sizes of these stores. So my boss was really upset about it, as well as the other 2 store managers. And so when they were at their manager meeting, they let the guy have it. They said, "This is not fair. We were not able to get that, marketing of our store to show our clothes. We didn't get any business from it because we didn't have anyone to wear those clothes." So he agreed to have a special fashion show for just the plus size stores. So I was pretty excited about it because I wanted to help coordinate the show, and I like to do that. So the thing was my boss said, "Well, I want you to model in it." And I didn't want to do it. I have to tell you, I was size 22W, and I did not want to be in this show because my body was a lot different than it was when I was doing professional modeling. Even though, when I was a plus size in professional modeling, it was like a 14, 16. And by the way, back in the days, the sizes were a lot smaller cut than they are today. And so I didn't want to do it, but she's my boss. So I actually did it, and it gave me the confidence being out on that runway in the middle of the mall. It was quite a big crowd, that what? I'm wearing these beautiful clothes. I feel good in them. And what that kick-started for me was to have more confidence in myself. And I actually started to lose weight at that point. And so the next year, when the mall was going to have their annual fashion show, I actually auditioned for the show. And I was the only plus model at the open call. Now, they used to call it a cattle call back in the day because you felt like, you're wearing a number. It's very demeaning. But I was the only one there that could wear the sizes of those Plus stores. And so I had enough confidence, and I went and I auditioned for it, and I ended up getting the job. And so what this experience taught me was that what goes on in our inside is affected about what we're wearing on the outside. And so today I just want to go over a few ideas of what you can do to feel better about yourself in the clothes that you select. And so my experience is in dressing up, it's practicing self-care and love. Now, there have been times when I don't want to wear makeup. I don't want to think about what I'm going to wear. And when I'm in those moods where I don't feel like putting on makeup or I don't feel like dressing up, it's because something's going on the inside. And, I need obviously to deal with that inside issue, but I need to take a step back and say, okay, you need to look at what you're wearing to feel better about where you're at on the inside. It goes hand in hand. And so I'm not saying that you have to put heels on in the house. I mean, I don't wear heels in the house. I'm barefoot. But I'm saying that, get up, put some makeup on, wear something that you're comfortable in, that looks good, that you feel good in it. And so don't dress for stress. And what I mean by that is don't wait till the last minute when you wake up to decide what you're going to wear, because that usually is going to be a disaster. You'll get into a fashion rut that way too, because you'll start wearing the same things over and over again. So wear close-fitting clothes that hug your body, and you'll be in a happier mood. Now, when I say close-fitting clothes, I don't mean stuff that's too tight. That will get you depressed right away. If you're trying to get yourself into clothes that no longer fit, it will ruin your day because you're going to be depressed about not being able to wear those clothes. And I have told you before that when I was really large, I would wear clothes 3 times too big. It was ridiculous. And you don't want to do that. You want to take care of your body where you are today. So another one is accessories reward your mood. Now, for example, today, I am loving the accessories I'm wearing because I'm wearing some pearls. I got a pearl necklace on. I got pearl earrings. And now I know I've said add color to your wardrobe, which is another thing to do. And the way I look at it is that I have very colorful makeup. I've got my nails done. I've got lighter color jewelry. I feel good. And I'm in navy. I am not in black. I'm wearing one of my ageless style hats. It's navy. I have sparkly navy and black leggings. And of course, I have a black shirt underneath here. But let me just tell you, one of my other tips is don't break the bank when you're buying clothes. And so right now, I'm on a zero clothing budget. Which means that I cannot go out and buy anything. Anything that I wear has to come from what's in this home. And so when I check out my closets, there's a sea of black in them, but the thing that I can add color are in accessories. So I have a lot of colorful accessories. I have colorful scarves. I have belts. I may have a lot of black clothing, but I can do something to add color, and color can be added through makeup. So remember that color can pick up your mood. It definitely can. At least it has worked for me. So I hope that these ideas have been helpful to you to dress up and not be so to let your depression kind of dissolve. Now, I'm not saying not to take care of the issue of what's going on, but I'm telling you what you wear does affect your mood. I know everyone's probably got stories that they can relate to that. So if you are blessed by this video, I would appreciate if you like it. And if you could subscribe, that would be awesome, because I am trying to get to 100 subscribers so I can get a custom URL. But I hope that you have a fashion, faith-filled day, and that it is not full of depression. I hope that you have a good day. So, all right, I'm going to end this now.